To our honored guests, our esteemed community leaders and respected colleagues, it's my pleasure to welcome you all to the 2021 National Civic Leadership Forum. The theme this year is on AAPI, the Power of Unity. I'm Dr. S.K. Law. I'm the president of AAUC, or Asian American Unity Coalition. I'm also the chair of this year's forum. The long-term goal of this forum is to forge unity on our diverse AAPI communities to speak with one voice. Thus, we have gained the power to change the environment for our community to live the American dream. The COVID-19 presents a huge challenge to our community in the past 1.5 years. It has changed many of our lives forever. With the anti-Asian hate crimes on the rise, it is even more critical than ever that our communities come together, work together to fight against discrimination and make this reality for a better life together. This is the third year AAUC has taken on the role of organizing the National Civic Leadership Forum. We built on the success and momentum from 2019 meeting in Washington, D.C., and the virtual forum in 2020. Compared to the 9-day event of 2020, this year's forum is a compact 1.5-day virtual event with fewer but more focused and impactful sessions, which I'm sure you will all enjoy. Our honors keynote speakers this year include congressional members Ms. Grace Meng, who sponsored the bipartisan anti-Asian hate crime bill and successfully passed both houses with overwhelming bipartisan support, and Ms. Yong Kim from the other side of the aisles supporting the bill as our speaker as well. On the topic of We Belong, we are fortunate to have community leaders Andrew Young, Mr. S.K. Gupta, and Ms. Linda Sassour as our keynotes. On embracing our future multipluralistic and multicultural society, we have Congressman Ro Connor and Judge Kasubai in giving us the speech. We will also debut in one of our sessions the AAUC long-term project on developing a one-stop AAPI community hub to connect and empower our communities. As the founding president, I also need to put in a few words about AAUC. AAUC is a newly formed coalition in 2019 of Asian American and Pacific Islander organizations and individuals. In the 2 short years that we have been in operation, AAUC has formed a diverse 19-member board of governors and a 13-member hardworking executive committee, as well as a robust constitution and bylaw, which we post on our website. This sets AAUC apart as a serious nonprofit, mostly all volunteer organization with long-term goals and objectives. We built on our growing distribution list, publish regular monthly newsletter expounding our views and documenting our development. We have clear set of core values on diversity, unity, and equality. It is our mission to forge unity. It is our vision to build a collective American dream. As a coalition, we build on consensus and be supportive of the initiatives of other organizations and focus on our long-term objectives. Several notable things that AAUC has accomplished AAUC was the first organization to lead the COVID-19 webinar in 2020, as soon as our board was formed. Our subsequent webinars in 2020 explored our diversity, and the 2020 National Civic Leadership Forum theme was on the power of we. We held open forum from a grassroots bottom-up approach, inviting more than 130 speakers to talk over the 9-day event. In January 2021, we embarked on the innovative monthly audio AAUC podcast series on building our collective American dream. We're able to connect experts and community activists in diverse fields around and outside the country. The recorded conversations were condensed down to a nugget of 20 to 25 minutes, with gems of wisdoms which were launched and collected on our podcast platform. We are also excited to debut this year's Nclf, our ambitious long-term project on connecting, building trust, and empowering our community through an online AAPI community hub. Since early March, members of AAUC has been preparing for this year's National Civic Leadership Forum. We formed steering committee, planning committees, and 3 working committees to support this forum. We also hired 2 professional contractors for our promotion, organization, coordination, registration, and production of this forum. We are indebted to the many tireless individuals who work around the clock to pull this forum together. We are also grateful to the leaders of the session for preparing and producing the sessions for us to learn and enjoy in the next 1.5 days. In particular, I would like to congratulate and recognize the dedication and hard work of Dr. Xiaoyan Zhang, Dr. Waji Said, Dr. Juwaria Said, Mrs. Angela Anand, Mrs. Mei Mei Strickler, Ms. Jen Xue, Mr. Anthony Ang, who are co-chairs of the planning and working committees to make 2021 National Civic Leadership a success. Finally, I would like to turn the podium to our next important speaker, Mr. Sandy Chow. Mr. Sandy Chow is the chairman of Civic Leadership USA. Mr. Chow has been the key sponsor of National Civic Leadership Forum since its inception. His encouragement and support make the National Civic Leadership Forum possible. The knowledge and commitment to civic engagement spread like wildfire among the Asian American communities. Please let me welcome Mr. Sandy Chow.
Welcome, participants of National Civil Leadership Forum. We have been following last year's success. We have 800 attendees and then 150 speakers on 60 different sessions. And this year, it's a concise one. Last year, we have a lot of challenge, and there's quite a bit of sentiment against the Asians. And then, but however, we persevere. We have the, in April of last year, we have Grace Month among us, and then really pushing for anti-hate crime. I think only we have no prejudice against each other, our country can progress. Our country progressed during the past is because we always can attract the bright and the brightest. Where they come from? They come from immigrants looking for a better system, which I believe we have the best in the world. Right now, there's a tremendous influx of immigrants. They are the bright and the brightest of the group, Asian Americans. Now, Asian Americans comprise of 23 million people in this country, and within a generation, we will exceed 40 million. This is a wonderful time because we have the most diligent, most righteous, most sharing population that are coming to this country to enhance and enrich this wonderful place we will call our home and the future for our, our coming generations. If we are not in unification, a few million cannot really affect the policy and the management and leadership of this country. We need to be united. The coalition is so meaningful. We can almost demonstrate in the last senatorial election in the state of Georgia, 2.7% of the voters are Asian Americans. But in that election, narrowly winning 2 Senate seats, the Asian make that move because Asian Americans voted represent 1.6% for the new senator into the system, and then only 1% voted for the incumbent. And that changed the politics of the United States. So therefore, participate. You will be very influential. This is the beginning and could be sustained that Asian Americans leadership will make a difference and will make a better America. Hope you enjoy this conference.